Hello my divine kings and queens, I'm back to do another video, and today's message, what we're going to be going over is God is saying, as he prepares his table for you in the presence of your enemies, that everyone is going to know. God is saying they are going to know. There are a lot of you who were binded by these different categories as I'm about to put them, right? You were binded by the situations that you were in. You were binded to these people. And some of you were binded to your own mindset, a stuck mindset, you understand, that you guys had. And see, the thing is, God knew that as long as you were binded to these things, to these people, and to this mindset that you once had, you were never going to be able to fully step into the purpose that he has for you. So as God was clearing these blockages out of your life and breaking these chains that once had you held back, that once had you stuck, that once had you down, that once had you just not paying attention and not focused to what it is that he had in store for you and what it is that he needed you to pay attention to. And see, the thing is, it's like you guys were serving a prison sentence and you didn't even know it. You were serving a prison sentence and you didn't even know it. And see, you have two sets of people. You have one set that just as quick as they get out, they right back in because they don't know how to handle the outside. And then you have the other set, which is the people that I'm talking to, right? You guys knew what to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? You were able to plant your feet on a firm foundation. And that was because of the strength and the courage that God gave you, the love that he showed you, the care that he gave to you, the nourishment. It's God was restoring you, he was replenishing you, and he was adding and bringing balance back into your life. And see, a lot of you guys, when you were freed, it was like a burden was lifted off your shoulders. So many burdens and pain that you all were carrying that he freed you from. It's like you was really, once you stepped outside, it was like, wow, I'm free. Like, I can do these things. Like, I'm capable of achieving these things. Like, I have this, I have this, I have that. I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. Every opportunity that presented itself to you, every situation, everything that you went through led you to this moment. And see, what you didn't understand was God was giving you cheat codes in your life. Cheat codes to be able, so that you may be able to break these levels and pass these levels quicker than anyone else that you were going and battling up and going up against. And what I mean by that is these cheat codes in life were the resources that God was giving you, and a positive outlook that God was giving you as well. These ideas, whatever it is that God was giving you, it was affording you the opportunity to pass these levels, to learn these lessons. You understand what I'm saying? And one of the things that he instilled in you was being able to turn your pain into power, to utilize and capitalize off that pain and turn it into your cash cow. To be able to capitalize off of that to inspire others, to motivate others, while motivating yourself and inspiring yourself to be a better person. You didn't even know it. See, the thing is, why God says these people are going to know, you got to respect people's realness. And what I mean by that, their realness and not being able to be fake towards you, not being able to fake that support that they can't give to you, to fake that admiration that they don't have for you, to fake that care and being proud for you when they're really not, and when they really will never care for you. You understand what I'm saying? They don't possess that to be able to give that to you and show that to you. So God is really getting you and placed you in a mindset where he's like, respect people's realness. Don't let it get to you. Respect it. Because see, there's a whole lot of people, like I say, he said they're going to know as I prepare this table for you in the presence of your enemies. See, they're going to know while I'm blessing you that screwing you over, talking about you, betraying you, and once upon a time laughing and mocking at what they felt like you would not have because of the current state that they saw you in. Let me tell you something. God said they're going to know they're going to know. They're not going to have a seat at this table that I'm preparing for you, but they will be able to view it from afar as I'm preparing it and once you're established. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, the thing is, people are going to see that they're going to learn lessons as well in doing this towards someone. There were a lot of people who grouped up against you. There were a lot of people who talked bad on you. There were a lot of people who smiled in your face and cut you with their tongue behind your back. First and foremost, these people were in your family. I just want to confirm this for you. I don't care what you've seen, what you've heard. A lot of people are very good at faking who they truly are. And let me tell you something, if they have to fake it and if they have to hide it, it's because they know it was wrong. If they have to do it in secret, they know it was wrong. If they have to hide it, they know it was something that they shouldn't have done towards you. If they're being quiet about it, it's because they don't know how to come out now that you've made it. They don't know how to come out now that you've succeeded in life. They don't know how to come out now and tell you how they went up against you, how they was your biggest enemy now that you've overcome it all. You did it in the midst of these people going up against you. You made it in the midst of these people talking about you. You made it in the midst of these people going up against you. You made it in the midst of these people doubting you, overlooking you. They slept on you. They counted you out, but God counted you in. He gave you the tools and the resources, the powers that be, so that you may see things from a different perspective. A lot of you capitalized, utilized, and turned your pain into power. A lot of people are going to be shocked at the way that you live. A lot of people are going to be inspired by how you overcame. Do you understand me what I'm saying? This all benefited you in some type of level, in some type of capacity. It benefited you and it worked in your favor. Because God said, listen, as I prepare this table for you, there are going to be a lot of people, you're going to have to respect them for their realness. A lot of people, even though they watch you, they don't know how to come out and truly show you support and care and admiration and give you the accolades and the praise and the congratulations that you thought you would receive. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these people don't know how to accept the fact that how they put their mouth on you didn't stop you. That a lot of people won't be able to accept the fact that the things that they once held over your head didn't keep you stuck. A lot of people aren't going to be able to handle the fact that the way that you once were, the way that they once viewed you is not who you are anymore. See, the thing is, when you took your power back, you know, at first people were trying to justify their wrongdoing towards you because they felt like, well, you gave us the ammunition and you gave us something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But God says you started taking your power back, as you started turning over a new leaf, as you started changing your life. Now you wasn't giving people a reason. Before they felt like they could justify, people felt like they could justify these unjustifiable actions that they took towards you. A lot of people felt like they could justify it because they felt like you gave them a reason in some type of way. They like, you gave us the reason, you gave us the ammunition. But as you started turning your life around, as you started taking your power back, as you started building and empowering yourself, as you started loving yourself, you didn't give people a reason. And now they don't know what to say. So God said you got to respect people's realness. They don't know how to be fake. They can't come out from that. They don't know how, because they put their mouth on you so bad and did not expect for you to make it this far, to this stage of your life. This is why they sit back and they watch you. They sit back and they watch, but they won't like anything. And I heard that, like I said, I heard that, and that this video was sent to me. And like I said, you know, it's so true. I said, they won't like, they won't support, they won't comment, but they'll watch. And they watch because these are the people who at the end of the day never liked you. These are the people who at the end of the day, no matter if you turned over a new leaf, no matter if you did good, no matter if you did bad, they will never support you, they will never like you. It's spiritual. They weren't meant to like you. They were meant to go up against you so you would learn lessons. I know it's not making no sense, but I'm telling you, every person that was placed on your path was placed on your path for a reason. Every situation that you went through it for a reason. And God gave you the power to overcome it. And now as he's saying he's preparing this table for you, as he's building you up and empowering you and raising you up in front of all your enemies, not 50% of your enemies, all of your enemies. He said no stone was left unturned when he went back and he reviewed and analyzed how these people treated you. He did not expect this. He said, you were my child. I put you out in front of the world to help the world, to benefit the world, to change the world. And this is how they treat you. They knocked you down when you tried to lift them up. They were fake to you when you was real to them. They weren't genuine when you were being genuine towards them. You were being selfless and they was being selfish. No stone was left unturned as God was preparing this table for you. No stone was left unturned as God was dishing back what people dealt out to you. No stone was left unturned as God started going down the list. Because see, he had to take the time to build you back up again. He had to take the time to empower you. He had to take the time so that you may build your strength, build your confidence, start loving you again, start being happy again. He says, as he builds this table for you in the presence of all your enemies, a lot of people are going to see by the way he's blessed you and how the way that you're going to be living your life that they couldn't stop you. They're going to realize who you are. They're going to know that going up against you and losing out on you was the biggest mistake and biggest loss of their lives. Because a lot of these people are not going to have a seat at your table. They're going to be doing the same thing that they've been doing throughout the whole journey, watching. And they're not going to be able to support you, so you have to understand that. And it doesn't take away from how hard you worked and everything that you've accomplished. Some people just won't be able to do it. They won't be able to do it because that's how bad they talked about you behind your back. That's just how hard they went up against you behind your back. That's just how much they did not believe in you behind your back. See, as they was grouping together and laughing at you, stuff ain't funny no more. They say it's not, God says it's not going to be funny no more as they see how you're being blessed and they're being stuck. They're going to be seeing what you're accomplishing in life, how you thinking outside of the box, how you took risk, how, like I said, you capitalized and you lose. They thought that pain was going to keep you stuck. They thought that pain was going to keep you binded. They thought that pain was going to hold you back. They thought that pain was going to be a stumbling block and an obstacle in your life. But see, God gave you the power. God gave you the strength. God gave you the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding to utilize, to capitalize off that pain, off those losses, off those defeats, off those setbacks, those betrayals, the mockery, the foolery, the ignorance, the envy, the jealousy. It didn't hold you back. It propelled you forward. It didn't bind you and keep you stuck. It freed you. God says you freed. You free. Ain't no need to go back to these situations. There's no need to continuously think about these people. Letting these people stay up in your mind rent free. They ain't benefiting you. They ain't paying nothing for you. You just thinking about them. You just thinking about how they hurt you. Thinking about how they did this. Move forward. God is broken. He's freed you. He's loosed you. Those chains are broken. You are freed. You are no longer serving a prison sentence. You did your time. You learned the lessons. Now it's time for you to enjoy these rewards, the blessings and the abundance and the success that God is about to shower over your life. This is the table that he had been preparing for you. All of this factored into that table. Every situation, every person that you encounter, every lesson that you learned, every obstacle that you overcame. You live in a life of luxury, or you about to. Huh? You're freed. He freed you. Those situations that once upon a time hurt you, you probably was stuck in a certain mindset, a way of living, a way of being. It is your life, and you have so much that you have to do, so much to accomplish, so much that you're going to be achieving in your life, so much that you're going to be receiving in your life. You earned it, sweetheart. You earned it, king. You earned it, queen. You earned it, princess. And you earned it, my prince. And I mean that on everything I love. This ain't no showered down message. This ain't no listen, this is real. Because you really went up against some things that should have took you out. But God allowed you to hold your own and push forward and hold your head up high. And you did that throughout this whole process and journey. And now people don't know how to handle it. So you got to respect that. They don't know. They like, whoa. And some, you got to understand, when a person that says so much behind your back, man, I'm talking about nastiness, like talking about, oh my God, I don't even want to be in that energy. I don't even want to tap into that. I'm telling you, they talk bad about you. You know what you've done. You know in your past. You know how people are. Everybody's not going to be able to accept who you are now. They're not. But they watch you. Oh, they will watch you. And that's why God said they will never have a seat at your table. Because when they had an opportunity to be in your life, they didn't know how to handle you. They mishandled you. They misguided you. They mistreated you. And now they're going to continuously, what they've been doing, they're going to continue to do that. Watch from afar. And those who have been supporting you on your journey, and those of whom you've helped, and those of whom have recognized you, at the end of the day, these are the people who are going to have a seat at your table. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to keep it real with you. They're not going to be who you think it is. It may not be that family that you were connected to through your generational bloodline. It will be a family that wherever God took you, you was able to create and build there. In that space and in that place that he guided you and took you to. Everything that you once knew, God said it's over. It's over. It's done. There is no going back to that because these people were foul and they were evil and they had no reason to be. No matter what you've done in your life, nobody has that authority or that right to judge and to condemn because we all have sinned and some are still sinning. A lot of people are going to learn a lot of things about themselves as they see how your life is being propelled and being pushed forward. They're going to see because they're going to know they had a hand in talking about you. And once upon a time, they did not do you right when they were your friend or when they once knew you. Or even when they was just associated with you. They're going to learn lessons about themselves. And they're going to, while they're watching you, they're going to be looking back at their life and looking at their life and looking at themselves like, dang, this was a person who I mistreated. This is a person who I talked bad about. This is the person who I joined in with others, chimed in with others and laughed at them, talked about them, didn't defend them. But they made it. But they successful than every person that was in this group that talked about them. But they went and succeeded every person that was in this group that laughed at them. But they went further than any person and every person that was in this group that doubted them. People are going to see, God say, and they're going to know as he prepares his table for you in the presence of all your enemies. They're going to know, God say, that you wasn't the one, that you was not the one to be played around with, that you was a valuable asset to a lot of people, that you was a benefit, a blessing, a beacon of hope, a light that you shine so bright in people's lives, only for them to try to knock you down and dim yours. They're going to know that trying to do that to you It wasn't a good move. It wasn't a card that they should have played. It wasn't an action that they should have took against you. They're going to know that that was the biggest mistake in their life. And as they realize that they won't have a seat at your table, they're going to realize that missing an opportunity with you was the biggest loss of their lives. But you were being pushed forward. God said you are freed from these people, from these situations, from that mindset. Continue to push forward and step into what it is that he has for you, because he's about to surprise you. What you're expecting, you're going to get so much more. I'm trying to tell you, he's going to surprise you, and he's setting up things and moving things and shifting things in your life right now to ensure that you step into it and that you're able to enjoy it. He's going to ensure that these people, no matter what you feel, what you thought you was going to do, what you feel you want to do, God is not going to allow these people to mess up these blessings for you. He's not going to allow them to ride off their coattails after they treated you so harshly, talked about you in a foul manner. I told you what I said. I'm telling you what I know. He reviewed and analyzed. See, these people thought they got away with it because you weren't around, because they felt like you didn't have no mutual friends, or these friends that they had wasn't going to go behind and tell you or enlighten you. You know what I'm saying? But see, as long as God sits high and look low, he knows everything. He sees everything. He hears everything. And some things he's not just going to reveal to you. And you have to understand that. He's not going to put more on than you can bear. And some of y'all can't bear the fact of who said it, how they said it. Because these people were very close to you. And I'm telling you, they played that role. They smiled in your face. They did the most. God said, respect the ones who didn't do that. Respect the ones who just sat back and all they could do was watch you. Because they know they don't like you. But they see that you're winning in life. They know they didn't talk highly of you, but they see that you're winning in life. But they ain't about to fake and act like they proud of it and happy of it. Respect people's realness. And God is freeing you from the people who didn't mind being fake. Because he don't want fakeness no more in your life. He wants what's real. He wants what's genuine. He wants what's going to make you whole, what's going to add to you, not take away from you, not hurt you, but build you and lift you up and make you happy. So look forward to all the peace and the happiness and the success that you're about to experience now that you are freed. And don't go back and tie yourself to these people or these situations, because God has freed you. He's loosed you. And now you can go on and step forward and enjoy these opportunities, these endless opportunities and blessings that he is going to bring your way. Because at the end of the day, you don't need to worry about these people who he's freed you from, because he said they're going to know. They're already sensing, they're already figuring things out. They're already seeing. They're going to know that that was the biggest mistake of their life, because God is about to do you right. They will witness God do you right and bring you justice after they did you wrong and after they hurt you and betrayed you. They're going to witness God lift you up. They're going to witness. They're going to witness God shower you with all these blessings. They're going to witness God do you right after these people did you wrong. And they're going to know as he's preparing this table for you in the presence of all your enemies. I want you to know that. And I want you to continue to push forward in life and continue to hold your head up high. Understand that I'm your sister and I'm your sister for life. Continue to bring others to the JC game. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Reach one, teach one. Understand I come with that real and never that fake. And until next time, I want you to stay prayed up and be blessed. I love you.